Friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss a very important scheme, or rather the flagship scheme of Government of India. The title of the scheme is Pmjdy, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. But this scheme was framed under National Financial Inclusion Mission of Government of India. National Financial Inclusion Mission of Government of India, and under this mission, this scheme was first announced by the Prime Minister as on 15th of August 2014. And this was the first major scheme announced by the Prime Minister of India for financial inclusion. This does not mean that before that there were no efforts made for financial inclusion. Let me explain it to you. In December 2006, RBI came out with a circular on financial inclusion as on December 2006 for the first time. Then we, as bankers, started talking about financial inclusion. And this was because before that, a survey was conducted across the country for finding out the fact that what percentage of our population in the country is availing the banking services or the financial services for that matter. The facts revealed by that survey were like this. In urban areas, about 60% of the population was using or utilizing the financial services. In rural areas, the population, 40% of the rural population was utilizing the financial services or the banking services. Keeping that fact in view, the government then thought that we must come out with a scheme, or we must put a framework so that more and more people can be included in the financial services. Those must start to availing the banking and financial services. With that objective in view, and RBI thought at that time that if we are able to include all the excluded people who are not availing the financial services till then we can increase our GDP by a significant percentage. By 1 or 2% more, you can have a growth in your GDP. So keeping that in view, this mission, when this new dispensation at the center came to power, under the leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji, the announcement was made on 15th of August 2014, and this scheme, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, was launched on 28th of August 2014. 2006 to 2014, some progress was made by way of providing small credit doses and by way of priority sector financing and by way of few other schemes, but the results which the government wanted were not so significant or so remarkable, that so observable, that we can say now we are moving in the right direction. So the government announced this scheme as on that date, 15th of August 2014. Now we have to consider the major components of the financial inclusion. Most of the bankers or most of us think that in case we provide a bank account to a person who does not have an account so far, will be the financial inclusion. But that is not so. In case you bring a new person to the banking fold or to the financial services fold, we start with this, that we provide him or her a bank account. And this bank account was kept so simple, and the name was given was BSBD account, Basic Savings Bank Deposit Account. In addition to that, the facilities of remittances must be availed by them, a small dose of credit must be availed by them, insurance product must be availed by them, and pension, etc. All these are the components of this scheme, means financial inclusion, which is the mission, National Financial Inclusion Mission. Under that, the people must start using bank accounts and proper operations in those accounts, remittance facilities, insurance products, credit doses, credit doses, pension, etc. Now the question will arise, how much life cover is provided under this scheme? And this portion is related to the benefits of the scheme. First, the framework put into place, then the scheme was announced, thereafter it was launched, the components of financial inclusion were defined, and the benefits and the eligibility of these people who started with a BSBD account with the banks was also put into black and white. Everything was clear-cut defined and put in the framework. So what were those features? That was the first part. This is the second part. And second part is more important. Because of that, the people were attracted, and we will discuss the figures which are the achievements so far under this scheme. So the features were kept, that the bankers will provide a basic banking account. This is a deposit account. This can be opened with zero balance, and there is no condition of maintenance of minimum balance in this account, and there are few other conditions. And after that, the account must become operative, and what will happen? Thereafter they can avail. Here, for opening the account, the KYC norms were also simple. They were not stringent initially. Even now they are not stringent. Only condition which is mentionable here is that any person who is having BSBD account should not have any other savings account. In case he or she has it, it should be closed within 1 month from opening this account. Some relaxations were provided to that also. Then they must avail these facilities. And RuPay card. RuPay card is a very fantastic card, which is our own card. Means we have got our own financial gateway for the operations carried out under the RuPay card scheme. All debits, all credits within India, outside India. It is now an international card. And our UPI, Unified Interface Transactions, Unified Payment Interface Transactions, it has become so popular across the globe that many other countries are trying to replicate it and trying to collaborate with us so that they can also utilize the UPI system, which is very popular and very robust, which have been created, implemented and operated upon by India, National Payment Corporation of India. And we have a joint agreement and understanding with Singapore and with few other countries for UPI payments. Direct transfer from a bank account from India to a bank account in Singapore, just like it is happening from Delhi to Mumbai or Mumbai to Madras or Chennai, for that matter. So this is so popular. So they were trying to replicate. What are the other benefits? RuPay card, you are getting RuPay card, then you are getting an overdraft facility also, a small dose of credit. Overdraft facility up to rupees 10,000 with certain simple conditions. Account must be operative, average balance maintained, and up to rupees 10,000 they can avail of rupees 10,000 overdraft facility, the small dose of credit, so that they can start their self-employment ventures, small self-employment ventures, and start earning their livelihood. Thereafter, under RuPay card or under the scheme, accidental insurance cover is provided. Initially it was rupees 1 lakh when the scheme was implemented in 2014, but as on 28th of August 2018, this was raised to rupees 2 lakh. But this is only accidental cover. This cover is available. For this, a condition is there that there must be a transaction within 90 days under the RuPay card and so on. After that, the scheme beneficiaries are eligible for DBT. DBT is again a very fantastic direct benefit transfer scheme. On single click, lakhs of accounts are credited by this method, because these are the people who were not included in the banking or financial services fold earlier. So they are underprivileged, they are poorest of the poor, and the scheme has envisaged that we must reach to the last mile customer. And for that purpose, RBI in the first circular December 2006 for the first time defined the business correspondent, the business facilitators. Now they have been converted into bank mitras. We have got bank sakhis also for this purpose, and the scheme is striding a very good progress. So the amount was enhanced, DBT was there, and any kind of pension, if these beneficiaries are eligible, say for widow pension, for old age pension, can be directly transferred to their accounts, because these accounts are eligible for direct benefit transfer. And two insurance products, which very cheap, at very cheap premium, very low premium, were provided under the scheme. They are eligible for Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana and Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. These beneficiaries are eligible under these insurance schemes. Under Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, the premium is to be paid is only rupees 20 per annum. And it is automatically, any auto debit facility is available in BSBD account. The account is debited as on 1st of June every year. The scheme is operating from 1st of June to 31st of May next year. So keeping that in view, on 1st of June itself, the premium is auto debited to the account. The account holder has to be careful that on that date there must be at least sufficient balance so that this amount can be debited to the account. Next scheme, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. This scheme is also provided, but here the difference is that this is the accidental cover, under Pmjdy is the life cover. It is life insurance. Means if the person dies for any reasons, cause can be anything, he will get this benefit of 2 lakh insurance under Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. The premium payable at present is 436 rupees per annum. Again, auto debit facility is available under the scheme. As on 1st of June, the amount is automatically debited to their accounts. And it is yearly basis, every year it is updated. So if you want to keep all these insurance products alive, must keep a sufficient balance in your BSBD account so that the premiums are automatically debited by the bankers under these 2 insurance schemes. These beneficiaries are also eligible for Atal Pension Yojana. We are aware of what the Atal Pension Yojana is. I will prepare some other video for these 3 schemes separately, and the beneficiaries are also eligible for Mudra scheme. For Mudra scheme, I have just say 15-20 days back, there is a video on this. You can watch that and have the clarity in your mind on Mudra schemes. Now the last portion of this scheme is that what is the progress made by the scheme so far. You will be astonished to know that the scheme is remarkable. The progress is remarkable. What is the progress? As on 26th of July 2023, the number of total beneficiaries, 49.63 crore, means touching 50 crore. The scheme has reached a pinnacle of touching the 50 crore people of the country, male or female, both, and mostly they are females. And what is the amount of total deposit as on the same date? Almost 2 lakh crore, touching 2 lakh crore, 1,99,984.10 crore. है नहीं एक बड़ी remarkable figure. When the scheme was introduced, the bankers apprehended that ये जीरो बैलेंस अकाउंट आ गया, गवर्नमेंट को तो कुछ सूझता ही नहीं है, कुछ भी बैंकों के ऊपर लाद दिया जाता है. But now the bankers are enjoying 2 lakh crore of rupees fund which they are lending at higher rates. That benefit is available to the bankers. And last, RuPay cards. How many RuPay cards have been issued? RuPay card, as I told you, it is our own payment gateway, and country is proud of that. In the world, only there are 6 countries and we are 6th one. Before us, 5 countries were already having their own payment gateways, and RuPay card is also making strides, progressing leaps and bounds. It has become an international card now. So see, number of RuPay card issued to these beneficiaries is 33.86 crore, almost 34 crore. Are you aware what is the population of the United States of America? Population of USA is around approx 33 crore, and we have issued more than that RuPay cards. And because of this Master and Visa, the cards which were dominating the globe at one point of time are now under threat. They are now under threat. So I have put before you all the salient features. I hope I have covered all the points. And I must conclude the video now with my earnest appeal to all of you to please like and share my videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also send your beautiful comments to me. Press the bell icon button so that all of you get my video notifications in time. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am signing off.